Grab your spaghetti tacos and find a fire extinguisher because it's time for everyone's favorite web show, iCarly. Miranda Cosgrove was finally out of the shadows. She no longer had to be Megan from Drake and Josh. No, she gets to be Carly. iCarly premiered September 8th of 2007, making it 12 years old at the time of this video. That's insane. After so many years, it's only appropriate we go back and rewatch the pilot. iCarly was suggested by these fine people. If you want to suggest the next episode, comment down below and maybe even throw me a subscribe. Who knows? I'm Scooter Dubs, and I ask the important questions, like, is iCarly aggressively average? Let's take a peek. How else should the pilot start, if not for Carly photo docking her teacher's head onto the body of a rhinoceros? All joking aside, this obviously just serves to show us that Carly is a creative type who doesn't follow the rules, which is why she'll be good at making her soon-to-be web show, iCarly. So Carly's big punishment for making the teacher look like an ass is that she has to conduct the school talent show auditions. Which doesn't even sound like a punishment, it sounds fun to me. Also, hold up, I thought this show was called iCarly, not I, Michael Jackson. 30 seconds in and we already get a plot twist. Ooh, baby! So it's revealed that Carly is actually taking the blame for her best friend Sam. Sam created the pictures, Sam posted the pictures, and Carly took the blame. This also makes my analysis of Carly in the first scene completely moot now. But let's not think about that. So now Carly is roping Sam into doing these auditions as well, because it was really Sam's punishment, so it's only right that Sam helps Carly do it. Okay, so Carly needs to make some new friends. Freddie, her next door neighbor, was literally watching his peephole waiting for her to get home. And as soon as Carly enters the vicinity of the building, he sprints out of his room after her. They give us some exposition about how Freddie loves Carly, but Carly does not like him back. Ouch. So Carly skirts out of there and goes into her room, where her brother Spencer is on the ceiling taking pictures of his new art sculpture. I just think this is freaking hilarious because I know movie sets do not have ceilings. They do not have roofs. So what is he hanging on? A crane? What's up there? Instant broken spine. I cannot believe it. A fall like that would kill even the strongest of men. So Carly, blatantly disregarding that Spencer just had a death-defying fall from the ceiling, asks to use his camera to record the auditions, and you would not believe what Spencer did to his camera. Alright, so Carly's only option is to call Freddie and ask to borrow his camera. Well, this jerk shows up with I can't even explain it. He brings enough equipment for an entire production crew just to record these silly little school auditions. Sam rolls up and Freddie and her have a bit of a bickering match. Then they both get over themselves and start auditioning kids. So, these auditions basically provide a cheap excuse for comedy. Like, the whole joke is that everyone auditioning except a couple of people really suck ass. And I mean suck ass, like with a stroll and everything. You know, I've kind of seen this all before. Same old song and dance. Doesn't really do it for me anymore. But Freddie notices that Carly and Sam are saying some pretty funny things about all the acts. So he starts recording their reactions. Without their consent, might I add. I don't know what the law is in Seattle, but that sounds illegal. Okay, so get this. Freddie wasn't content with just recording people without their consent. No, he uploaded it to the internet. I just really don't think this choice makes sense for the character they're building for Freddie. Freddie is supposed to be smart and good with tech. So why would he upload a video where the girl he loves is talking about a teacher? Not even just the teacher's boobs at that. Sam gets so upset that she breaks into Freddie's apartment and drags him right into Carly's apartment just so they could square up. They try to take the video down, but it won't be removed until the morning. So to compensate, Freddy starts reading the comments. I am assuming he's trying to find compliments in there to make the girls feel better. And what do you know, the whole world thinks they're hilarious. So Miss Briggs, their teacher, ends up seeing the video, surprise, surprise, and she threatens to give them a bad grade on their next exam. I'm pretty sure you can't do that if they get the questions right. Anyway, Carly gives Miss Briggs the list of people they picked to be in the show, and Miss Briggs hates all of the acts and switches them out with boring acts. This really strikes a nerve with Carly because she hates censorship apparently. So what better way to make uncensored content than to make it yourself? This is where Carly decides that she really does want to do a web show. Of course, her best friend Sam is going to help her host, and Freddy's going to help with the technical side. So this is it. The first episode of iCarly is happening. We don't actually see them prepare, write a script, or even practice at all. Which I guess is fine. But it's not really fine. They could have easily just had a montage or anything. Anything other than nothing. So the rest of the episode is just them doing this iCarly broadcast, and the entire gimmick is they had all the rejected acts from the talent show that they liked on their show. So the rest of the episode is really just clips of these random one-off characters you never meet again doing weird talents. And I really don't have a problem with this. I think it's a smart idea. This is why Carly wanted to do the show in the first place. I think it's great that she took the people who were censored and gave them a platform. I think it's great. So the show goes off without a hitch, and it's time to celebrate. So the entire gang decides to have a... And the reason I showed that transition is I think it's bizarre. I think it happened too quick after Spencer snapping. They didn't let it sit for even like half a second. The shot just went. Basically, they have this party and the episode ends. That's it. It ends right there at a crazy hat dance party. I mean, I guess how else would you end it? I don't have any better ideas. And that's the tea. That's iCarly. The show would go on to have 109 episodes filmed, but only 97 broadcasted. So I don't know where the other ones are. They could be lost media. It could be the episode where Carly and Spencer have weird brother and sister sex. Who knows? So after all is said and done, let's get back to the question asked at the beginning of the video. Is iCarly aggressively average? No, it isn't, but it's getting pretty close. There's just simply no way I could call iCarly aggressively average. It's too iconic, it's too funny in its own right. It just didn't knock my socks off. I really don't think the pilot would be enough to get me to watch the entire series. So, this is where I say my goodbyes. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, I wish I could personally reach through your computer screen and give your ass a little slap. Thank you so much. Give me a like if you're still here, because it means you obviously like me, right? Until next time, my friends, I'm Scooter Dubs, and this has been Aggressively Average.